Hello, everybody. Good morning. It's Dave Neal, stand-up comic and host of Bachelor Nation News. I'm back in my studio set up here in Los Angeles, California, and we have a bunch of stories coming your way. The first, Hannah Brown, named New York Times bestseller. I'll tell you what that means, what she's got going on. She's back in Los Angeles, and we will jump right into that story. After that, we still have more aspects to her book to break down. So in future videos today, we're going to talk about how Jed asked about Peter's size of influence, if you will. We'll do a story about that and what she had to say about all that. And then also a story about how she was not excited at all when he proposed. So we'll get into all that in videos right after this one. So hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Like this video, like this channel if you don't mind. And also like the toy drive. We're at 84%. Started just on Friday. Just 6 days ago, we launched the toy drive and we've hit 84% of our goal. We're trying to hit 10,000 by the end of the week. So if you haven't donated yet, now is your chance. Please get on that. And also every single day of Christmas season, we're doing a Vlogmas. Those are video style vlogs. If you haven't checked out my first one yet, it dropped yesterday, and my next one drops in the next hour. And that's going to be Tasha and myself, my fiance and I, going to Harry Potter Universe in Orlando, Florida for the Christmas season. And then, of course, visiting the Rockettes and so many other things going on, opening gifts and sharing some joy with you guys. So if you like Christmas music, or even if you don't, if you're a Grinch, go watch it and let me prove you wrong. All right, let's get into this story. So here we are. Hannah Brown writes on her Instagram, New York Times bestseller. I am beyond thankful and humbled to be on this list. This is a real pinch me moment, so I'm not even sure what to say other than thank y'all for believing in me and this book. Thank you for spending your hard-earned money on purchasing this book, for spending time with my story and allowing it to touch your heart, and for every personal message you have sent me as you connected with the messages between the pages. This mess is so blessed. So, hey, she got a New York Times bestseller. What does that mean, Dave? I'll tell you. They have a different sort of algorithm. This is like the original algorithm, right? This is the original algorithm, like how many books were sold, how many pre-sold, this, that, and the other. By Hannah Brown and Mark D'Agostino. Of course, everyone who writes these books has a ghostwriter who actually knows how to write a book. Not to say that Hannah doesn't, but come on, she doesn't, and neither does Pilot Pete and every single other person who writes a book. If you want to know more about this, and again, I would do the same thing. If someone offered me to write a book with a ghostwriter, I'd be like, have at it, boys. You know what I mean? Like, just go through my old YouTube videos here. Why is there a Harry Potter wand in his book? Don't worry about it. He digresses. Chapter 3. But if you want to know more about this, the podcast Trading Secrets with Jason Tartik, is that his name? I haven't talked about him in a while. His podcast talks about how it works with a ghostwriter. They get either paid a percentage of sales or a base lump sum up front through the publisher, and they help you write the story. They help you tell your story. So she got 13th, lucky number 13 this week. And of course, it's got the star here. And again, I am not saying this to put any shade on how great of an accomplishment this must be. The star means, and I'll just read this for you, sales are defined as completed transactions by vendors and individual end users during the period on or after the official publication date of a title. Institutional, special interest group, or bulk purchases, if and when they are included, are on the discretion of New York Times bestseller lists. So when included, such bulk purchases appear with a dagger. So that means a lot of these books were bought pre-sale by somebody. Could have been anybody, but most likely Hannah Brown's team. Of course, Hannah Brown is going to be doing book signing tours, so it makes perfect sense to have boxes of books so that you can like sell them in person and this and that. So again, not necessarily a sinister motive at all, but it's worth mentioning. So let's play some of her stories from right before she learned that she was going to be a New York Times bestseller.
I'm going to be cleaning all day because this place is a disaster. But just wanted to say I had the best week last week. Y'all made it just amazing and it was awesome being in Alabama and being able to meet some of you guys, give you hugs. It was incredible. I'm so excited about Saturday because I'm going to have the opportunity to meet you guys here in Los Angeles. If you have not got your tickets,
so you can buy tickets.
Please get them because I cannot wait to see you guys. And it's going to be so fun, like the best pregame for a Saturday night with your girls. We're going to have a hilarious comedian start us off, a moderated conversation with Tanya Rad, which I swear we were separated at birth. She is amazing. and then a Q&A session where you can ask me all your questions. There's also VIP tickets that y'all should definitely check out. I think there's still a few more where we can have a more like intimate, smaller meet and greet than normal. So make sure to get those tickets if you'd like that opportunity. I know I will be super pumped to see you, hug you, but the whole night is going to be very special, and I'm so pumped to see you guys in person. It's going to be awesome.
So she'll be there on Saturday, and then she finds out this news. OMG, y'all, freaking out. Big news. Of course.
Oh my gosh. God Bless the Smith is a New York Times bestseller. I am freaking out. I'm so happy. I feel so blessed. Thank you guys so much for making this possible. I think I'm just still kind of in shock, but we did it. Woo!
Now, other than Caitlin Bristow, is there a more successful person in Bachelor Nation? Because just like Caitlin Bristow, wins the Mirror Ball Trophy, Dancing with the Stars. One of the highest followed on Instagram, one of the most followed, if not the most followed, at 2.5 million people. That's more than a lot of countries, right? Best-selling author. Not too bad. And of course, she shared the tea. Holy cow, did she share the tea. So we've got so many stories and so much to talk about from everything we've read in this book. So we'll have to keep that going. God Bless This Mess is one of the best books I've read that actually speaks to 20-somethings. Congrats to the queen, Hannah Brown. This was a big goal of mine for the book, for all of us 20-somethings trying to... 20, that makes me feel old, right? Anyone in their 30s, 40s, 50s, I know we have people in their 70s that watch this channel. When you hear 20-somethings, you go, geez, I got underwear older than 20-something. Come on, what are we doing? So there she is. We'll read some of your comments here on the best-selling book. And of course, her initial, let's go back to the main photo here. Her initial, people are already going to be making fun of the fact that this is probably highly staged. No, look, I get it. Like, she's finding out, but clearly someone was ready with the phone to be like, all right, you're about to get a big call. I get it. That's how it works. I would want the same thing. When it rains, get out the rain buckets. So there she is, Egyptian toes. She's got, I don't know what she's doing over here. She's got what it looks like a dry erase pen with a pad. That doesn't work. A LaCroix. How about this for breaking news? She's got a flavorless LaCroix. What's up with that, Hannah Brown? Can we get her, now that she's a New York Times bestseller, can we get her some pamplemousse? What are you doing with that? All right, but very nice, very happy for her. Like any dramatic lady, she's got a ton of pillows and throw blankets and all the whole 9 yards there. All right, so there, sweater season. All right, we could go on and on. She's got the whole shebang happening. Speaking of shebang, so let's go through some of your comments here, and then we'll get out of here. Lots of other content coming your way. Every time I see a picture like this, I can't stop thinking about, did she stage a photo shoot in which she is pretending to be surprised, excited by receiving the news? Influencers are so weird. Yeah, like I said, I don't think she staged it. I think the agents were like, all right, you're about to get a phone call. Let's set this puppy up. All right, so they got it well lit. You don't want to get that phone call in like a darkly lit corner of the room. Come on now. She wrote it with someone named Mark. Any relation to a certain Tom Diagst? Oh, geez, you Italians. Please don't let it be about Tom. It's about Tom. He writes from the Regency. I'm just floored anyone would buy pajamas that have to be dry cleaned. Stating the important things here. As the chief laundry doer in my family of 4, I'm with you. So talk about irreverency. I'm a writer too, who published books and all, and I think we can chill. The New York Times bestseller list is a nice accomplishment. If you disagree or think she didn't earn it, that's fine, but I really don't think it's worth getting worked up over whether or not a reality TV star cheated into getting onto the list. Like, I probably won't sell nearly as many books as Hannah, and that's fine. We're in completely different niches, and she's actually a famous influencer. I don't mind her celebrating this achievement. The Audible and ebook versions are on the bestsellers list too, so I'm not sure if the other falls in line with one more influencer type books. Feel like publishers may order a quantity of books to ship to influencers and for events, which there seems to be a private book event, and have no idea how that factors into it. The book seems to be on the top of the list for downloads on Apple too. So the point being is everyone's looking like, did she actually get on the list? It's like, yeah, she's on the list. You know what I mean? But it doesn't mean as much as it used to with the internet. You know, it used to be like you'd want to get on the list so you could have like prime real estate on the bookshelf. Remember bookshelves? Barnes and Nobles? Remember, what's the other one? What's the other, not the Barnes and Noble. Remember You've Got Mail? Anyone watch the movie You've Got Mail? When Tom Hanks buys a bigger bookstore and it puts Meg Ryan's quaint little bookstore out of business? You've Got Mail. Did I summarize that right? Boy, I loved that movie. Love prevails, right, folks? Do people actually lounge around in pajamas like this? I legit put on the same sweatpants day after day and whatever shirt I slept in the night before as soon as I get home from work. All right, well, that's on you. That's on you, folks. All right, so we have more content coming your way with regards to not just Hannah Brown, but all of Bachelor Nation. So tons of content, and also the vlog channel. You can click on the link. Where is it? Right here. Click on this link to watch yesterday's vlog. Get caught up, and the new one will drop, probably by the time you're watching this. It'll be at noon Eastern time. I'll drop the new one. Daily vlogs. It takes a ton of effort and time. It takes 1 hour to edit every minute. So if you see a 9-minute vlog, that took a full 9 hours to put together, and I'm doing that every single day on Christmas season to bring some joy out there. And also, if you totally despise me and still want to donate, you can go to Toys for Tots, and that helps underprivileged kids. All right, folks, we'll talk to you in a little bit. Plenty of content coming your way.